In 2016, President Trump broke a decades-old tradition of presidential nominees releasing their tax returns. His first term has been plagued by suspicions of what could be lurking in those returns. But now, at least part of that mystery has been solved. And it appears that most average working people have been paying a lot more than Trump in taxes, including Arizonans. Sean Rice reports.
For much of Donald Trump's tenure as president, the details of his tax returns have been widely questioned. But just 2 days before the first presidential debate, a New York Times report shed light on whether or not the president paid his fair share. According to a New York Times investigation, Trump paid only $750 in federal income taxes in 2016 and 2017, and he paid no federal income taxes in 10 of the last 15 years before he became president, because he reported losing much more money than he made. Founder and principal of Radix Law, Jonathan Fruitkin, explains how likely it is for someone like the president to pay little in taxes.
It's unique in the sense that there are very few people that are part of the top 1% that pay almost no taxes. But it's also not unheard of either.
According to the National Priorities Project, the average Arizonan in 2016 paid $11,264 in taxes.
It is a lot less than the average Arizonan pays in taxes, although we don't know information about property taxes that he's paid, and we don't know about his state tax payments, although we suspect his state tax payments were equally low, if not zero.
After declaring losses 10 years ago, Trump received a $72.9 million refund, which is currently under audit by the IRS.
Irony is that this huge tax refund was a gift from President Obama. In other words, there was a change to the tax code during the Great Dip in 2009 that allowed people to take losses retroactively. That is what President Trump did and got him this huge refund. It's an audit because there were a lot of questionable deductions that he made, and the IRS is a relatively slow process that he's going through, but I'm sure that there's a lot of infighting about which deductions were proper and which were not.
During the White House press briefing, Trump responded to the allegations, calling it fake news.
First of all, I paid a lot, and I paid a lot of state income taxes, too. The New York state charges a lot, and I paid a lot of money in state.
Joe Biden's campaign says the Times report is another example of the big contrast between Trump and the Democratic nominee. And the Arizona Democratic Party released a statement saying, quote, Trump exploited loopholes to pay just $750 in federal income taxes, while pushing through a tax scam that overwhelmingly benefited the wealthy and well-connected like himself. Fruitkin believes that the upcoming November election will have little bearing on Trump's financial standing.
When you look at rich people's taxes, it's always a little bit complicated, and we don't know a lot of things here. But what we do know from the New York Times analysis is that he's made an awful lot of money on his image, and I have a feeling even if he loses in November, he's still going to be a winner come next year.
The tax return data obtained by the New York Times does not include Trump's personal returns for 2018 or 2019. In the broadcast center, Sean Rice, Cronkite News.